How to be a very productive person. There is a lot that you can do when it comes to how to be productive, but it can be incredibly difficult to understand where to start between different workshops, techniques, suggestions, tactics, books, and other sounds. So let's jump in for some tips to help you become a very productive and active person. Number 1. Get out of your own way. Sometimes all you need to do is stop sabotaging yourself and get out of your own way. You may prefer to look at all the extrinsic reasons why you can't be more effective, and you can blame, complain, and point your fingers, except yourself, at anyone and everything. You might then return to using excuses when the blame cannot be guided externally, desperately looking for a reason that will give you comfort, because you have no power over what happens. A simple example of standing in your own way is not coping with procrastination. Nobody else is going to make it go away suddenly. The next time you attempt to do whatever it is you are procrastinating, it will be there. Get out of your own way, put outcomes before conveniences, and stop making excuses. Number 2. Batch your tasks. Project batching is a method of preparation that groups together related tasks to increase focus and productivity. A lot of us are tired at the end of a long work day, but we may not have crossed anything off of our to-do list. That's because we sometimes disrupt our concentration with distractions like emails, and instead of finishing one, we start to switch between several tasks. This is where task batching comes in, helping to eliminate the need for multitasking and check-in. You will improve concentrate and minimize time spent switching viewpoints by splitting tasks into specific steps and sorting by similarity. We know that time is money, and the secret to success and proving your worth at work is to find the best way to use the 24 hours of a day. Number 3. Organize your priorities and to-dos in advance. A measure of your overall performance is your capacity to strengthen your organizational skills and prioritize tasks. Even if it is as simple as making a to-do list, the better the strategy you have, the easier it is for you to conquer procrastination and get started, to eat the frog and keep going. For you to prioritize tasks by using your management skills is to get the highest possible return on your expenditure of mental, emotional, and physical resources. One of your top priorities at work should be for you. The good news is that every minute of planning spent saves up to 10 minutes of execution. By preparing your day and generating a to-do list, it only takes about 10 or 12 minutes for you to prioritize tasks. This small time commitment would save you at least 2 hours of idle time and sporadic effort during the day. Number 4. Get back to the things that you love. Life is too short. No matter what you're doing or where you are, be happy now. Start by finding something to be grateful for. Everyone has at least one good thing in their life, and most have many more. You may not care about your job, but you do care about your loved ones, and in being more productive while on the job, you can ensure that you free up more time to work on the things that add fulfillment to your life. Every time you check off a task from your to-do list, you release a happy chemical in your brain called dopamine. This gives you the motivation to move forward and do even more. Number 5. Identify your time thieves. You will increase the performance much more easily if you can recognize your biggest time thieves, the events or circumstances that throw you off track, distract or disrupt you, or the bad habits that prevent you from performing better. The endeavor would remain fruitless if you attempt to learn and apply various strategies and disregard your current thieves. If you are only trying to change one of your worst time management patterns, you will automatically change your performance. When you feel the reward of your efforts and see the strong link between what you do and what the truth is, it will most certainly also give you the motivation to modify what else is not working. Think of one thing that would have the greatest positive impact on your productivity if you changed it right now. Write this down, think about what is causing or contributing to this, and what will move on with your solution. Number 6. Wake up early. If you are wondering how to be productive at home, especially if you have a busy household, this is a great tip. You give yourself a head start on the day by getting up early, even if only for 20 or 30 minutes. However you see fit, you give yourself time to use. Many successful people say that they wake up at 5 a.m. For a number of factors, early risers tend to be more active, including getting more time to work on important things while the rest of the world is asleep. This also leads to fewer breaks. In the morning, the brain appears to be most alert. If you are able to concentrate early in the day without interruptions, you'll get more done. In the morning, you appear to make better choices and to think more clearly than in the afternoon and evening. Setting your targets first will help you accomplish them. You'll find that you'll have more stamina during the day if you can manage to get out of bed early. Number 7. Avoid social media. In major ways, social media disrupts your everyday life. Your smartwatch might not be as smart as you think. For instance, from your email account and all your social networks, it gives you regular updates. It's as similar as your wrist to your online operation. There is a real issue with that though. The more social media interaction we interact in, the lower our definition of time goes. As a consequence, a smartwatch wearer uses a timepiece that theoretically decreases their time management capacity. Several studies have now confirmed that when we use our social media, our perception of passing time is disrupted. What we think is 3 minutes is more likely to be around 20 minutes. This is no real surprise. Time distortion is the feature of several behavioral changes, such as addiction or obsessions. Number 8. Take care of your body. Simply eat smart, rest, and drink lots of water. Living a healthy lifestyle is an essential productivity habit. Exercise helps brain development. Eating healthy is linked to workplace productivity, and good mental health leads to higher productivity. Various controlled studies have found that if a person exercises for as little as 20 minutes a day, the hippocampus part of the brain responds strongly and thus becomes more active with memory boosting and higher concentration effects. A happy person is a productive person. However, for many of us, these are the areas that are often neglected due to having an opposing, unhealthy work-life balance. Number 9. Read more. Another of common habits of productive people is reading. At first glance, this doesn't seem to make much sense, but what you don't know is that reading skills can change your life. Like any skill, you can become more effective with practice and an introduction to the key techniques. There are 2 broad reasons to read, generally speaking, for leisure or for learning. Developing productive reading skills might not be a priority if you are reading for leisure. That said, by learning reading skills, you will deepen your appreciation of literature. Number 10. Track how you spend your time. Anything that can be measured can be enhanced in a common perception. It is very easy to be frustrated by the various items you need to keep track of with the easy usability of tracking technologies. Yet efficiency is one thing that everybody needs to keep track of, and time is the only metric here. Honestly, every minute of our day does not need to be monitored, but it can be a genuine eye-opener to track how much time you spend on a project. Since you see the amount of time you spend in a specific project without being distracted, it motivates you to complete the job faster. You will need to lift your man-hour if you want to maximize your profit. It is necessary to do the same amount of work for less time without affecting the quality.